Hey everybody, welcome to first video of the series of well, as you can see, this is Pokemon. Obviously, a lot of people do Pokemon as their first LP because, quite frankly, it seemed to be an easy game to LP. You can see here this Nidorino is attacking this Gengar with what I believe to be Takedown. It could be Tackle. I just like to assume it's Takedown. But either way, how would it hurt it? That's a little bit weird. Um, and we want to get on to new game. This just explains the various controls. Granted, those controls are nothing compared to my controls of how I have this mapped out. I hate this old guy. Why is it that the this game and the original game started off with this old pedophile talking to you about animals and how we abuse them for quote unquote entertainment? It's my quote. I quoted myself. That's right. Study them as a profession. I wonder how much that pays. I mean, yeah, you could have got a you could have got a job in any type of field. You're a professor. You could have been a teacher at a university, a scientist. No, you decided to start to study Pokemon. I mean, it could be worse. You could be, someone who studies mythological creatures. I don't know how much they would get paid. I mean, I'm sure they would find something. They'd become like the richest person on Earth. I mean, I don't know. I don't understand how it's definitely a showing of Alzheimer's in this game because he does not remember his own grandson's name. Must show him how much he cares about his grandson. I mean, even if you don't like your grandkid, I mean, you're gonna remember their name. Let's see. First thing, change that to fast. And I don't know, I just like messing with the frame. I like that one. You know, it's red, it goes for fire red. And I'm gonna take out this potion just because, well, the Kanto games that aren't include that can't talk right now. The first battle you fight in Kanto in Generation 1, or this being its Generation 3 remake, is a little bit tougher than the starting battles in any other generation. Mostly for the fact that, well, I mean, it's just like a tackle and scratch, you know. It's like a war. It's like, oh, I'm going to use tackle. I'm going to scratch. And then it just goes on for hours. I can imagine an entire war going like that. One side can only scratch you, and the other side can only, like, tackle. Although in real life, I'm pretty sure the tackle side would win on account of, I mean, it would depend. I mean, does the side that's scratching have, like, Wolverine claws? And this is Bulbasaur, the grass Pokemon. And you got Squirtle, turtle Pokemon. Squirtle being very defensive. You got Charmander being a special attacker. But I'm going to go with Bulbasaur. Just for the fact that it's going to be the only attacking Pokemon I have in my team until after we beat the second gym. And I'm not going to nickname it yet. I don't really have a nickname. I don't really care for nicknames either. I mean, yeah, they show another source of friendship and love for the Pokemon, but they're just a bunch of zeros and ones. I mean, how can I love a whole bunch of zeros and ones? I mean, I definitely prefer the zeros to the ones, if you can get what kind of reference I'm making to that, but that is beside the point. And this is the first battle you can fight in this game. And I kind of like what they did with the introduction to battling in this game, allowing, Professor Oak to go through and talk to you while you're battling, but he's really annoying. Take the damage on him. I mean, obviously you want to, attack your foe and damage him, but I mean, that But I mean, obviously, that's not what every other person would do when faced with an enemy. No, they're just gonna let them go. And I remember the first time when these games first came out. I think it was, I think it was 2005. Or it could have been 2004. I don't remember. Whenever the American release was. Um, First time I experienced this battle on the third generation. I was about to kill my rival Squirtle, and I had it in the red. One more hit would have killed it. I was at like half HP, I think, and it got a critical, and it killed me. Quite frankly, I was really upset by this. I mean, you get a critical hit. I'm about to kill you in one hit. I mean, you got to be so lucky. So, I mean, go off in the Route 1. The only Pokemon you can find here are Pidgeys and Rattatas. Speaking of Rattatas, you little rat. I hate you. Hope you die. It's going to be such a tackle fest. Look at this. Boom. Yeah. I guess it's like playing football. I mean, obviously, Bulbasaur's going to win this. I mean, if I lost to that Rattata, I would just probably curl up, and I'd probably go into the fetal position into the corner and cry until I fell asleep. Talk to this guy, works at the Pokemart, and he will give you a potion. I mean, no, God forbid he gives you a Pokeball before you get the Pokemon Encyclopedia, aka the Pokédex, but I mean, a potion, in a non-sarcastic sense, the potion is very useful. Well, at this point in the game, I mean, after that, I mean, if pretty much after the first badge, I won't have much use for potions. I mean, in a pinch, maybe. Stupid tackle, miss. Why couldn't you be Scratch? You're already making me wish I would have picked Charizard instead of you. Stupid Bulbasaur. Nah, I love Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur was my first Pokemon, in fact. Mostly because, when I first played Pokemon, I was, 10 years ago? It was more like 11 years ago, I think. I don't remember. I know that when I started Pokemon, Johto was, just coming out in Japan. Then my first Pokemon game was Yellow. Well, the first Pokemon game that I played that was mine was Yellow. The first Pokemon game I ever played was Red on my brother's Game Boy. And he picked Bulbasaur, and I kept complaining, oh, I want to play. So, he let me have the Game Boy. He said, fine, but you're only doing one battle. He had picked Bulbasaur, and I engaged in a wild battle. I believe it was with a Mankey, and I lost because I was a little kid. I didn't know what to do. I just kept spamming Growl. I think it was Growl. I don't know. It's whatever status reducing move Bulbasaur had, because I don't remember. That was over a decade ago. I mean, quite frankly, I have a hard time remembering what I learned in the previous class at school. So, yeah, a decade is far surpassing that. Go down here, back down Route 1. I'm going to definitely going to get to at least level 10 before I move on to the next portions of the game. That is before we continue to go up. So if I don't reach it within this video, then before the next video, definitely will be at least level 10, if not more. It depends on how bored / tired I get. I mean, it won't take so long. I mean, Bulbasaur is really easy to raise, as the thing said. I mean, I don't know if this is true, but I always find the notice that my grass Pokemon, it levels up faster than most of my other Pokemon. I don't know. Eric's Parcel. Custom Pokeball. A lot of people think that's the Master Ball. Personally, I don't think it's the Master Ball. I think it's like like a netball or something. Like something like you wouldn't expect it to be because it sucks, but that's what I think it is. I think it's a Pokeball, one of those special Pokeballs, like a netball. It sucks unless you're in a specific circumstance, and not the Master Ball. You're too old to go and complete your Pokédex, yet your career is to study Pokemon. I'm pretty sure you could to it would a great aspect of studying Pokemon would be going out and capturing them. But God forbid you lazy old man, make us young whippersnappers go and do your work. Jerk. Here we get the map. Not very useful. I mean, this game's very well, I don't know. It's yeah. I mean, there's like a little bit of backtracking, but otherwise, it's pretty much just a straight line. You just keep going forward. I mean, occasionally you got to turn to the left, and occasionally you got to turn to the right, but it's just like a line. And I'm gonna be catching every Pokemon that I come across, and for the first time, until we get to 60, because that's how many you need to unlock the National Pokedex and continue with the rest of the game after the Elite Four. At least I think it's 60. Oh well. I won't raise them and like to the point where they evolve unless I need to. But I mean, it shouldn't be that hard. And I'm just trying to find a Pidgey, which is the other Pokemon available on this route. This game really seems like to give me Rattatas. I mean, even like when I play on cartridge, I always seem to find way more Rattatas than anything else. It's such a pain. I hate mice, man. Which is ironic because I have two hamsters. They are rodents. And a mice is also a rodent. So therefore they are related. Even though they are completely different. Well, they're not really. I don't know. I don't get why it keeps having to tackle the damn thing. I mean, I don't get why it just doesn't sit on it and suffocate it or like, I don't know. If it was a Snorlax, definitely I could definitely understand killing something by having a Snorlax sit on you. Quite frankly, that would hurt. Unless this was like a, what's the blasted disease called? Unless it's like, damn it, I don't know. This is gonna kill me. I'll have to look it up. And there we go, a Pidgey finally. I mean, it didn't take that long. Of course, it's not like I was, It's not like It's not like it had like the appearance rate of like let's say a Chansey, but I mean, it still was taking its damn good time to get up here. I mean, now watch it not get in the ball. Man, you better stay in the ball. I mean, I've had times where the Pokemon was in the red, was it was asleep, and I threw an Ultra Ball at it. Then no, don't get me wrong. This wasn't a legendary. I believe it was a male Nidoran, and it somehow failed to catch. And I'm like, what the fuck? Well, I'm just gonna stop this here, and we will see you guys next time.